So, is my screen visible, right? Am I audible also? Okay. Sorry, my laptop is hanging today. Right. Okay. So, welcome everyone for this to for turning up for this session. We will start today. We will solve some practice problem related to assignment 7, which may be due I think tomorrow. Yeah. So let's this problem will be helpful like in the exam also, like some difficult kind of problem. Okay. So as shown in this figure, the we are provided with two-port network in the figure. Is the one property is given, the reciprocal. So by taking this property, we need to determine what is the value of Rm. And the second part is, after choosing this Rm, what is the H parameters of the circuit ever? Okay, so let's just write for H parameters. The equations are like V1 I2 are the function of I1 V2. Okay, so so we can write the equation for H parameters is like V1 equals to H11 I1 plus H12 V2, then I2 equals to H21 I1 plus H22 V2. Okay, so these are like this is the main driving equation for H parameters. Okay, so we will solve this network in terms of this. So what is the reciprocal? So if the circuit is or network is reciprocal, then this is implies that H21 is equals to minus of H12. Okay, so now what is our H21? So our H21 is I2 by I1, given that V2 equals to 0. So ratio of output to input current, provided that output is short circuited. Similarly, H12 is our V1 upon V2, provided that I1 is 0. Okay, so now so for our these parameters, we need to find out the uh, in these two conditions what are the value of H11 and H22, and then we need to put in this equation. Okay, so let's apply the first condition. Now first condition, when this is short. Okay, so when V2 is 0. Okay, so now let's just assume this is I1 and we have applied V1. Okay, so now we need to find the this I2 current. So as you know, like in this current, this I2 will be flowing. uh, mm, so it direction, let's take the convention only. So this I2 will be, we need to find I2 divide by I1, provided that output is short circuited. Okay, so let's just try to calculate what will be the our equation. So now let's just apply the mesh equation in this loop. Okay, so uh, this loop. So now let's just apply the mesh equation. So what will be our uh, the voltage at because we have short circuit this 2 and 2 dash, then the voltage across this will be 0. And now let's just calculate. So the now the this network will become like this. So this voltage source is driving this network, plus and minus, and this is V1, and this current is I1. So now let's just see. So now since this 2 and this 2 are short circuit, so suppose this is at the ground voltage, and so this terminal will also be at the zero potential. So what will be the current in this 1 kilo ohm resistor? uh, it will be just V1 by 1k. So this uh, this will be the current in this branch will be V1 by 1k. Okay, and the current in this branch will be uh, I1 minus this current. Okay, so now the current in this branch will be so it will be I1 minus uh, I1 minus I1 so this will be I1 minus uh, V1 by 1k. So that is the current. Let's say I dash, let's say I dash is this current. So now let's just apply the mesh equation in this loop. So now we will be so if we start applying the KVL in this loop, so it will be V1 minus uh, 1k time I dash, 1k time I dash, minus Rm time Ix equals to 0. Okay, so now so what will be the this so it will be equals to so now since the voltage across this terminal is 0 and this is the 1k resistance, so this Ix will be 0 only. So Ix will be V across this 1k resistor divided by 1k, which will be 0 by 1k, which will be equals to 0. So the Ix will be 0. So now this Ix we can put it to 0. So V1 will be simply equals to 1k times I dash, and which will be equals to I1 times I1 minus V1 by 1k. Okay, so now so let's just rearrange the term. So now this negative goes to other side, so it will become 2v1 equals to I1. So v1 by I1 equals to 1 by 2. So which is our which is our kind of H11. Okay, so V1 is uh, uh, wait I think in this case let's just see, V2 is 0. Okay, I2, yeah. So now our so the our I dash, we can we can calculate the I1 as 2 times V1. We can put this 2 times V1 here, and we can find uh, I dash as I1. So I dash and I1 will be the same. So this is I1 only. Okay, so now the voltage Vx. So which is the Vx voltage? Wait, okay, yeah. So this Vx is this this current in this current source is 2 millisiemens time Vx. Okay, so now this this in this loop the current is I1, okay, and this loop, this branch current is 0, and this branch is our Vx is equals to V1. So let me take a different color. Okay, so now this this current is our V1, okay, or we can say I1 only. So now this will be equals to uh, this current is 0, so and this current is our 2 times Vx is V1. So this is 2 times Vx V1. So how much the current in this branch will be flowing? So this current minus uh, so uh, the current in this branch will be so it will be like, so let's apply the KCL at this node. So uh, so the network is like this. So so this is short circuit, so we this is I2, okay, and this is I1. This is like the current in this branch is V1 by 1k, and the current in this dependent current source, let's say this is let me just draw it bit clearly. Sorry for this bad handwriting. Okay. Okay, so this is our dependent current source, okay, so this is 2 millisiemens time Vx, and Vx is our V1, so 2 by 2 millisiemens time V1, okay. So now the current in this branch is, so let's apply the KCL at this node. So V1 minus 2 times V1 plus I2 equals to 0, and the I2 will be equals to V1. So I2 will be equals to V1, and we have find the I1 we have find this 2 times V1, okay. So I1 is our 2 times V1, right. So now our I1 is 2 times V1, okay. So what will be the H12? It will be I2 by I1, uh, H21. So sorry, this will be H21. It will be equals to I2 by I1. Yeah, yeah. So this will be equals to mm, yes. So this will be equals to I H21. So H21 will be our V1 by 2 V1, which will be equals to uh, 0.5. So this is our equation 1. Now let's just solve for other case. Uh, just wait. Yeah. So now, oh, 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 hmm, sorry, I discarded. So what was our equation? Wait, I just discarded. Yeah. So our H21 was equals to 0.5. Okay. So now let's solve for other H12. So H12 is our I2 by uh, h h12 is our uh, just wait, it is uh, v1 by v2 provided that I1 equals to 0. Okay, so now let's just see. So I1 is 0, so this I1, this I1 is equals to 0, so the this will be floating, and we have applied the voltage source plus minus 1 at this terminal. So this is uh, V2 and the current flowing is I2. Okay, now we need to find what is our V1. So V1 is the voltage drop across these terminal 1 and 1 dash. So V1 is the voltage drop across these terminal. Okay, so now let's just find this. Now this current is I2, and this uh, the voltage across this is also V2. So the Ix will be equals to, so the current in this 1K resistor will be Ix. Ix will be equals to V2 by 1K. Okay, so this is our A equation. Now the this current in this, let's just so it is and the if we apply the Ix is our V2, and we can apply the KVL equation node KVL equation at this node. So let's just assume KCL equation at this node. So let's just assume the current, if we apply the KCL equation at this node, so what is our current? Let's just assume this current is some I dash. Okay, so let's assume this current is incoming in this direction. Okay, so now I dash, so sum of all current at this node will be 0. So now I dash plus Ix minus this 2 millisiemens times Vx, 2 millisiemens times Vx plus I2 equals to 0. So I dash will be equals to, so this we can take right side. So I dash will be equals to 2 millisiemens times Vx minus I2 minus Ix, and Ix is our V1, V2 by 1K. So 2 millisiemens Vx minus I2 minus 1 millisiemens V2. Okay, so this is our second equation. Now just let's just apply the KVL at this loop. Okay, so from here to here if we go, so the potential raise across, so Rm times Ix minus, so the drop across this 1K ohm resistor, so 1K times I dash, because now this I1 is 0 because we have open circuited this terminal, so I1 is 0, so all the I dash will be flowing in this branch, minus 1K times I dash, this two resistors, minus 1 Ix times 1K. So Ix is, how much is Ix? Ix is our V2 times 1K equals to 0. So it will become so Rm times Ix will become V2. So Rm times V2 minus 2K minus V2 times Ik, V2, just wait, yeah, minus V2 times this was Ix, just wait, V2 times Ix, which was equals to no, I am yeah, V2, no, this is wrong, this is, yeah. So this is wrong, so it will be equals to 1K times Ix, and which will be equals to V2 times 1K, so V2 times 1K equals to 0. So now we can add this V2. So now let's just so what will be our so it will be equals to, so now our this 2k times I dash. So yeah, so now our I dash will be equals to 2k times, so it will be equals to, we can take this right hand side, so Rm minus 1k multiply by V2 by 2k 2k. Okay, this is our I dash. Okay, so now uh, this let's just so our V1 is, so we need to find the ratio of V1 by V2 for to calculate the H12. So H12 will be equals to so let me write in a different pen. Okay. Okay, so this H12 we need to find the V1. So our V1 is equals to the voltage drop across this plus the voltage drop across this. So this current I dash is flowing in this direction. So this will be equals to V1 minus plus this plus 1k times I dash minus Rm times Ix equals to 0, and the V1 we can say 1k times I dash minus Rm times uh, Ix is V2. Okay, V2 by 1k equals to so this is our equation. So we can now apply let me just so let me just add. So is that clear? Yeah, is the idea is clear? Hello, am I audible? Okay, so yeah, so if you have any doubt you can ask anytime, like because these now the problem start becoming little bit complex, so you need to solve very diligently, right? Okay, so now so we need to apply the H in this case yeah, so now uh, we need to apply the H21 equals to minus H12 equals to okay, so our H12 will be equals to V2 by so H21 is our point 5, so it is equals to 0.5 equals to minus, so minus V1 by uh, V1 by V2. Okay, so V1 by V2 we can write. So now V1 is our V1 is uh, Rm time so V1 is 1k times I dash, so it is 1k times I dash minus Rm times V2, so divide by this is the second term, second equation is like we can move this this V2 we can write in terms of I dash, so this will be equals to uh, 2k multiplied by I dash divide by Rm minus 1k divide by Rm minus 1k. Okay, so now this will go to like upside, so it we can take this term to right hand side, so this will be equal to 0.5 times 0.5 multiplied by 2 it will become 1, so I dash by Rm minus 1k will be equals to I dash minus uh, Rm by V2, Rm multiplied by V2. So just wait. Yeah. So now uh, wait. I think we need to replace V2. Okay, just wait. Okay, so from the one equation we need to replace the V2. So in the first part also we need to replace the V2. Okay, so now because here also V2 terms comes, so here also we will replace I dash minus Rm by 2k times okay, just wait. Let me, there is a simple way. So this is, let's keep this as a V2 only. So it will be equals to 0.5 times V2 equals to minus 1k times I dash minus Rm time V2. Okay. So now V2 we can take V2 we can take this side, so it will be equals to uh, 1.5 times V2 no 1.5 plus Rm times V2 equals to just wait, equals to minus 1k times I dash. Okay, so now this equation, this has become equation 2. Now we can replace we can find out we can replace I dash or V2 from V2 from the equation, and our this I dash term will get cancelled and we can find the value of Rm. Okay, is that clear? uh, Hello, is that clear? So now let's just solve uh, the value for uh, so our final equation is uh, V2 equals to 2k times I dash by Rm minus 1k, Rm minus 1k, and then our second equation is uh, the the our from this second equation our V2 is minus 1k times, so which will be equals to minus 1k times I dash by Rm plus 1.5 plus 1.5. Okay, so now it will be equals to so now this uh, I dash got cancelled, so it will be equals to we can write we can multiply, so 2 times Rm plus 1.5 equals to minus it will be equals to minus Rm plus 1k. So it will be equals to this has become 2 times Rm plus this 3, this become 3 and it goes to right side, and it has become uh, just wait, it is coming out to be negative. No, this Rm will become 3 this side. Okay, so just wait, I made a mistake somewhere. Okay, so yeah, so I think this Rm should not come out as a negative. Okay. determine the Rm. So Rm should not come out negative. Okay, it can come out negative, no issue. Like I thought this is a register, but no, it's not a register. So it can be negative. So the 3 times Rf will be minus 3 plus 1, which will be Rm will be equals to 2 by 3. Okay, so this is our millisiemens. So now with this value of Rm, we need to find the H H parameter matrix. Okay, so uh, now we need to write our H parameter equation. So let's just write. In this we can write, we have find out the uh, uh, our equation. So we have find out, so what will be now now since we have find uh, we have find h11 h11 h h12 and h21. Okay, so now we need to find the h11 and h22. So what is the h11? So h11 is v1 by i1 provided that I v2 equals to 0. Okay, so now when we solve this for the first equation, so for the this shortest case, we need to find what is the v1 by i1. Okay, so yeah, so now I think we need to solve it again. Okay, so now the h11 is our just so our h11 is v1 by i1 provided that v2 is 0, and h22 is our i2 by v1 uh, I2 by V2 provided that I1 is 0. Okay, so now in the first case, when we solve uh, for V2 equals to 0, so we need to find this. So we have solved this equation. So this was uh, H11 our this was it was V2 we need to put it equals to 0, and V1 and I1. Okay, so now we need to find the, when we put the V2 equals to 0, what is the ratio of V1 and I1. Okay, so this the current in this was V1 by 1K, and because this has at the zero potential, similarly this will be at the zero potential, so this is at V1, so the current in this branch is V1 by 1K, and the current in this branch will be I1 minus V1 by 1K. Okay, so now let's just let's just so let's just apply the uh, and the in the case of this so vx is same as v1, so we can apply the KCL at this node. So the current incoming is v1 by 1K plus the current this ix. So the current in the this is minus the current in this, the current in this will be this current in this will be 0, so ix will be equals to 0 when v2 is 0, so this is 0 minus 2 millisiemens times Vx, and Vx is V1. Okay, so Vx plus I2 equals to 0. So the current the I2 will be equals to uh, 2 times V1 minus V1 will be equals to V1. Okay, now let's just apply the KVL in this side. So let's just apply the KVL in this. So KVL, if we apply in this group, so this will be the Rm times Ix. This is 0. So this is 0. So because Ix is 0, this potential voltage drop across this will be 0. So now the current in this is in this direction, so the voltage will be equals to the potential will be equals to 1k times so the if we apply the KVL, so it will be equal to 1k times the current is I dash. So if the current in this branch is I dash, so 1k times I1 minus V1, okay, minus the drop in this. So the current in this is V1 by so V1 by 1k multiply by 1k equals to 0. Okay, so now the this I1 will be equals to 2 times V1. Okay, so now we need to find the so so from this uh, just wait, yeah, from this equation we can find the v1 by I1 equals to 0.5. Okay, so this is our h11. So h11 is 0.5. Similarly we can find the I2. So I2 is our V1. So I2 by V2. So uh, actually in this case the because so now let's just open circuit. So so our H11 is 0.5. Okay, so now let's just analyze the open circuit case. Okay, let me copy this. Okay, now H22 is uh, I1 by H22 is I2 by V2 provide that I1 equals to 0. So now we have put this I1 as 0, and we are putting this the voltage at second terminal, this is V2, and the current is I2. So now we need to find the voltage. So we have solved for the we have solved for I2. So now the I2 will be equals to from here the I2 will be equals to, let's just solve again. So now let's just apply the KCL at this node. So the voltage let's just assume this is I dash current. So the current in this branch will be V2 by 1k, and the current in this branch will be 2 times Vx. So now let's just apply the KCL equation at this node. So it will be equals to uh, so minus I dash minus I dash minus V2 by 1k minus 2 millisiemens times Vx plus I2 equals to 0. So the I2 will be equals to I dash minus V2 by 1k plus 2 millisiemens times Vx. Okay, and Vx is our V1. So we can replace I dash minus V2 uh, plus 2 times V1. V1. Okay, this is our I2. Yeah, so this is our this is our I2. Okay, now we need to find this value of I dash. Okay, so just wait, yeah, so now let's just apply the KVL in this loop, this mesh. So it will be equals to the current in this will be equals to this the current, because this is the V2 terminal, so the current in will be equals to uh, current in this I dash will be equals to so it is Rm times Ix. Ix is our V2 by 1K plus I dash 2 times I dash, because this I1 is 0, plus minus V2 equals to 0. So because this voltage drop is 0, okay, V2, okay. So now we can find the I dash from here. 2 times I dash equals to V2 minus Rm V2 by 1K, okay. So here the I dash will be equals to uh, it will be equals to 1 minus Rm by 1K times V2 by 2, okay. So this is our I dash. So now the V1 will be equals to so the V1 will be equals to so what will be the V1 will be equals to so now just wait, yeah. So this we need to write in terms of I2 itself. So okay, uh, just wait, just wait. Okay. So now this V1 we can replace in terms of from this equation we can replace V1. Okay. So V1 will be equals to this Rm times Ix uh, plus 1K times 1K times I dash. Okay. So now this will be equals to let me try it one more. So uh, this will be equals to Rm times Ix plus 1K times I dash. So this is equals to uh, V1 is equals to V1 equals to uh, Rm times Ix plus 1K times I dash, and Rm multiplied by Ix is V2 by 1 plus this is our uh, I dash is our 1 minus Rm times V2 by 2. So 1 minus Rm times V2 by 2. Okay. So now let's just add. So it will be equals to we can take out the V2 as common. So Rm plus uh, uh, 1 by 2 minus Rm by 2 times V2 equals to, it will be equals to this will become, so Rm plus 1 by 2, okay, times V2. So V1 will be equals to Rm plus 1 by times V2, and we have calculated I2. So now we can calculate the uh, uh, we can calculate the uh, uh, now we have calculated the V1, so now we can calculate the I2. So I2 will be equals to I2 will be equals to it will be equals to the I2 is our equals to I2 is uh, I dash minus V2. So it is I dash, what is I dash is 1 minus Rm by 2 times V2 minus V2 minus V2 plus 2 times V1. So 2 times V1 will be equals to 2 times Rm plus 1 by 2 V2. Okay. So now we can take out the V2 as common. So it will be equals to uh, so 1 minus Rm by 2 minus 1 plus 2 and 2 cancel, so Rm plus 1, so it will be equals to V2, and this 1 and 1 got cancelled, so it will be equals to Rm plus 1 by 2 times V2. Okay, so now this so H22 will be equals to this I2 by V2, so which will be equals to Rm plus 1 by 2. Okay, so now in terms of matrix we can write, so we have found uh, uh, we have found the H11 H12, so our H11 so our H11 was 0.5, and H12 and H21 was 0.5 and minus 0.5, and this other was this is Rm plus 1 by 2. Okay, so this is our final H matrix. So is there any confusion in this? So you can like the Rm value we found out from the first part, and we can calculate the H matrix like this. Is there any confusion? I think it was little bit intensive kind of. I stuck in the calculation. Okay, if there is no further question, let's just move to next problem. Okay, so this problem is similar to our earlier problems. In this case, like we need to find the GM. So similarly in our case, like the in other case, like our previous case, so uh, uh, the H matrix parameters was function of V1, I2 was function of I1, V2, and in this case the G matrix G parameters are I1, V2 are the function of I2, V1. So we can write the I1 equals to G11 I2 plus G12 V no G11 V1 plus G12 I2. Okay, so and similarly V2 will be equal to G21 I1 plus G22 V2. So similar to our earlier case, this we can find, like similarly we can choose by choosing the G1 we can find the G parameter. It's just the reverse of those H parameters. Okay, so now let's just move to next problem. This earlier problem was similar to our previous problem, so now let's just move to next problem. So in the network n in the figure consists of only registers. Given a is given, this network is given, determine the Vx in B. Okay, so in this type of problem, how to solve this kind of problem? So this is our two-port network. So as we know, like we can model a two-port network, any combination of register with our two-port network parameter. So if we take the this parameters as z parameter, so z parameter, then we will write v1 as z11 I1 plus z12 I2, and V2 is Z21 I1 plus Z22 I2. Okay, so in the Z parameter, like we can write is that the Z parameter. Okay, so now let's just for this we can replace this box with our Z parameters model. So what is V1? So V1 is the voltage across this terminal -1 and the current in this branch I1. Okay, so let's just write, yeah, so let me take a different color pen. So this is our the current in this branch is I1 and the current in this is I2. Okay, so now let's just calculate like what is V1. Okay, so now let's just calculate. So so our V1, the our so V1 is equals to Z11 I1 plus Z12 I2, and the I2, as we can see, like the in the two pole parameter the current is incoming, so the I2 is our minus 2 milliampere because it is flowing in the other direction. Okay, and the current I1 is the voltage difference between this node and this node divided by this resistance. So it is I1 is equals to 10 volt minus V1 by 1 kilo ohm. Okay, so this so now we can replace uh, this in this first equation. Now the equation will become our V1 will be equals to so V1 will be equals to Z11 I1 is 10 minus V1 by 1k plus Z12 multiply by I2, so minus 2. So if we can rearrange, so it will become so Z11, this V1 term we can bring it to left side, so it will become V1 times 1 plus Z11 equals to Z11 times 10 plus minus Z12 times 2. So this is our equation 1. Is that clear? And since now now our the uh, in this uh, in this uh, in this output voltage the current is flowing in this current is flowing, so we can find out the V2 also. So the let me just copy this. So in this case, this voltage at the output voltage, so this output voltage V2, so this V2 will be equals to 2 times 1k equals to 2 volt, and so we can write in our second equation we can form is 2 volt equals to Z21 times I1 plus Z22 times I2, and which will be equals to Z21 times I1 is our I1 we found is 10 minus V1 by 1k plus uh, uh, we can find Z22 times minus 2 milliampere. So now this will be equals to 2 equals to Z21 10 minus V1 by 1k minus 2 times Z22. So this is our equation second. Okay. Now similarly for the case we can find the once we put this network, so our Z parameter will be constant. Okay, so now this we can write the equation for the so now let's just see. So if we replace uh, let's just see, this is I2 current is flowing in this, and the our this is V2. Okay, so now we need to find the Vx. Okay, so now uh, with the this equation, so these equations are like three variables are there. So we can eliminate this V1 uh, by like this V1. So with these two equations we can eliminate the V1, then we can find the equation in Z11 and Z22, and then those parameters we can put it here and we can apply. So now let's just say this is I1. So the terminal characteristics in this case, so the I1, the voltage across this the V1 will be equals to, so V1 will be equals to uh, I1 times uh, it will be equals to I minus I1 times, because I1 is flowing in this direction, and uh, the voltage across these two resistors. So I1 times 500 times plus 500. So it will be equals to I1 we can say it is equals to minus V1 by 1k. So this is our equation, fourth equation. And uh, fifth equation in this case, uh, our the fifth equation we can write is like, so V2 is so this current, the current in this resistor will be V2 by 1k. So the I2 will be, if we apply the KCL at this node, so this will be minus I2 minus V2 by 1k uh, plus 5 milliampere equals to 0. So this will become I2 plus V2 uh, uh, equals to 5 volt, 5 volt. Okay. So this is equation 5. So with the this solving this I1, V1 and other putting these values, we can find the equation in terms of we can eliminate V1 from the first equation, and then we can eliminate other parameters also. So finally we left with the four equation in four variable, and that we need to find out, and we can solve all the z parameters, and then we can calculate our I1, I2 and all the parameters. Okay, is that clear? Okay, so yeah, okay, I think the today's session is over in, I think, in 2 3 problems. Okay, okay, so so thank you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Op amp amplifier. Okay, so let me just stop the recording. Let us